Are you filming? Are we on? Hello, welcome back to a behind the scenes video. It's been a minute. Obviously, no weddings for a good 18 months, and then it's just gone crazy, and I've had about 12 weddings in the last month, so we're fully back in the swing of things, and I thought it was about time to bring you back behind the scenes to see how I shoot another wedding. So I'm hoping to do a couple more this season and get back into the flow of doing it, and yeah, here we go. We're just at the bride prep, getting ready. We're gonna head in, see the girls, film some bride prep. The ceremony location is at the venue, which is at another location, so everything else, ceremony onwards, is somewhere else. So we're just coming for bride prep. So I don't need my whole bag and all my cameras. I just need my A7S II with the 55mm on, handheld. I'm going to strap it up to this. Same kit as it was pre-pandemic. A7S IIs, I've got my Sony recorders, little tripods, but keeping it fairly minimal. Cool.
The dresses are upstairs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going
I think Libby's already set them all up.
Yeah, Libby was having
Made a bit of chaos, like new
Are we alright with shoes on? Going?
Yeah,
well?
yeah.
No trouble?
No, you cannot put your head through the stairs.
We've got those.
Do you like a drink or tea, juice, various food? Feel free to help yourself. There's some biscuits in that tin over there.
Oh yeah, there's cookies. Yeah.
See the dress? Okay.
Feel free to
Thank you.
use your dress.
Yeah, nice, thank you. Just getting a few still grabs of the dress. Turn this off. Yeah. That is loads better, turning off the light and just using the natural light that you've got available through the window. Loads nicer in terms of white balance and things. So try not to cast a shadow in the light. This is my power stance. Good of the photographer to already set this up. I'll be all day, by the way, exposing with the shutter speed, because I think a lot of it's going to be outdoor because it's quite a nice day, but I just expose with the shutter speed and film everything at 50 frames a second for the old slow-mo opportunities. Still. Oh, look at that. Wow. Go on. I mean, just purely for the fact that it's a butterfly. You had to sit in the wind, didn't you, where it was all backlit and horrible. Stupid butterfly. Probably not going to use that, but it's a butterfly, isn't it? Meant to. Go on, be free. Go on. There you go. I'll tell you what, I might just do a little pull focus on these. Trying to get this van in the dapple light. Exposing for the brightest parts of the shot with my shutter speed.
whoever you want.
That's very in keeping with this week.
Yeah, that's.
Do you want 5 minutes away? I don't really mind if we all go together.
But you should be on your own. You should have meeting here or there.
Yeah,
He'll be here soon.
I find it really weird when I'm alone with child. I'm like, this feels wrong.
Yeah.
Who do you want with you then? And then just take you.
You should have just gone last year.
But then I get
It won't be
Me
and
and Abby need our like hair finished. And then we need to put the nails.
Yeah, my friends in the group told me that really shouldn't find a good one to recommend it, so
Yeah, so just put a little birds tweeting little sound effect over the top of that. Look, beautiful. I'll probably just like nip out and give you that at some point when you get there. So I just wanted to like quickly
So I think
brief you up on it now.
After the minister does his little reflection thing towards the beginning,
Okay.
and then it's after that. But yeah.
Are you reading
I
off like a piece of card or something?
Yes, I've just given it to my dad.
So
yes.
it'll just clip onto the back of that, or you can hold it with your card, and that'll be perfect.
that's
But
fine.
I'll probably just like quickly nip out and pass it
Yes.
yourself.
No, that's fine.
Easier to
I
brief
won't,
up now.
I won't start until I feel like
Yeah, thanks.
everything's in place.
Hey, all right.
How are you?
Good, great.
How's the lady?
All right, nothing, no news. So
No news?
no,
Right.
yeah,
I
all
mean,
good.
I'm glad she's all right, but I'm also glad that you're here.
Yeah. So,
Right.
yeah. How are you feeling? All right.
I'm all right for now.
Good man. Your main camera 55 goes onto the monopod for the ceremony, which we're setting up for now. Outdoor ceremony today as well. So, got my second camera on a 24mm wide angle that I'm going to put on this little tripod. We're going to keep at the back of the aisle. And with it being outdoor, there's loads of space, so I can just shove it down the middle without having to worry about someone knocking it over in a pew or something like that. And then I need to mic the groom up. I need to put fresh batteries in my cameras, check that they're fully charged, and then we'll be good to go.
So I'm going to be like at the back, if I'm in your way, just tell me to trouble.
Well, I'm going to have this here just throughout. If you want to go across it, feel free.
I'm not going to stand in front of it though, don't worry. I'm not going to
So yeah, don't worry about going in front of it for a shot or anything. As long as you're not stood in front of it the whole time. Oh yeah, that'll be fine.
I'm not going to like...
Ground's a bit unsteady. Let's just level that off. And yeah, I'm gonna crop in to APS-C mode here, which will just turn my 24mm into a bit of a tighter shot.
Can you see me if I'm stood here?
Slightly, if you move a step, yeah, you're fine there. Just get my focus point on where the groom's gonna be. Check that. Take a still to check the shot. That looks good. That's fully charged, that's ready to go. I'll hit record on that in a minute. So that's at f5.6, so I've got a good sort of area of focus, and it's at auto ISO, so I don't have to worry about exposing it. I'm just going to clip one of these onto each of the groom and the celebrant vicar person, and these are the TX650s, so that's what I'm going to use for audio. Can I borrow you?
Let's go.
So this is a little recorder. I'm just going to put it in your pocket now,
Yeah.
and then it's done.
No problem.
I'll get all the sound and stuff. Just going to go in there. Good luck, mate. Look smart.
I'm feeling it.
You're feeling good.
Feeling
Hi, I'm Adam, doing the video.
Right.
Videographer. So if I'm just going to be sort of stood off to the side at the back. If that's,
And then you want
that's
really.
all right. And I've also got a recorder. If I may clip that into your jacket, so just to pick up all your sound and stuff.
So that people can translate it later. Yeah, good idea.
Is that all right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just clip that into.
All right. And you're on that side.
Yes, yeah,
Because my
yeah.
left side's the best at the moment.
Yeah.
Right, lovely.
That's also.
To be your wife. In your soul, I have found my mate.
Oh, that was
Back on now, yeah.
fantastic. That was lovely.
Shake it off.
Oh, that was
Back on now, yeah.
fantastic. That was lovely.
Shake it off. To be the co-champion of your dreams, to be the person beside you in all your adventures. I pledge to love you always.
It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud.
Just leave it where it is, where you can go to it. Gone through a spider web. Little reflection shot in the glass there. That's what we like to do. Might try and get one in as well.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
You're just doing it quickly when you like give up at the end. You get straight back to the start without touching it.
One of those.
I was doing it as like a team game. I think you hit it, but... Yeah, wow.
Yes, everything from the south. I'm the friend from the south. Yeah, that's
When it's bright and sunny like this, but kind of we've got a lot of tree cover, so it's quite dappled. So I'm just looking for patches of light on people's faces and things. So when there's a crowd of people, I'm just looking for where the light's falling, and if there's a patch of it on one particular person, I'll expose for that, and it just looks a bit more sort of cinematic, exposing for those brightest points. I'm gonna get a little angle if I can.
They're so like snug that would never, if you drop them down, you'll never get them. You're supposed to do. It must just be dropped.
Yeah, it's really good. That's all you Subterranean Russian. Yeah. I love how you know it.
Will you hold
My moment.
Looks like she's awesome.
Have you stolen her or?
Pose though, won't we, Nancy? We'll pose.
Nick, right, fair enough.
Get a picture.
Yeah.
Better hope your phone don't ring.
Right, so what I'm doing is, anytime I'm getting a shot, I'm just looking for like a sequence that I can put together. So rather than just getting one shot, I'm trying to get several shots and angles of the same thing, so I can piece it together and build a bit of a sequence, a bit of a story.
And then yeah, squat through, give them a big cheer. Whenever you're ready, guys.
In fact, yeah, I'm going to try. Just in a patch of light on these trees. Just exposing for that brightest part there. Can look quite nice. You've got a bit of movement from the wind there as well, so. A few little bits in between and over the group shots. It's always a good way to box off grandparents and key people as well, because they'll always be in the main group shot. Nice central composition there. Also, I feel like it's always, when you're shooting this sequence, it makes sense to get the photographer in as well, so that you can kind of piece together a story element to it.
Oh, well, that's even worse.
Oh no, come on! Action shot!
I'll go back. Oh my god, let's take a photo. Look at the video of me.
Yeah, supernatural and candid, I like it.
Not staged.
Not at all. Never stage anything. I feel like I spend half my time just composing, framing a shot, and then waiting for something to come into it, and just a bit of movement or something. And look, on the cutting room floor with like 30 seconds of just an empty driveway or something, because I've just been filming it and waiting for something to come into it, because because it's framed nice. So, the speeches are before the meal today, so just before the guests start coming in, because once the guests are in and the bride and groom are in, it'll be straight into speeches. So I've come to set up for those in advance. I'm going to put fresh batteries in my cameras, and then I've got my 24mm on the wide, on the tripod as a wide angle of probably the majority of the marquee, so I can get sort of guest reactions and stuff. Still on APS-C mode from the ceremony actually, so I might leave it cropped in actually on APS-C. Put it about here. We've got, if you shimmy around, Stu, show the bride and groom table there. So that's where the bride and groom are going to be sat, so at least I know where they're going to be. And everyone else will be kind of sat on these tables facing the same way, so it's quite handy for getting all the guests facing the same way and stuff. A bit higher. Set this camera up, and then I'm going to focus on the speaker from sort of waist height upwards with my main camera and film the person speaking, and then it's just a case of miking up each person that's doing a speech. Dead simple really. They have got a mic to use in there, so I'm going to tape a recorder to the actual in-house mic, and then I'm going to also tape a mic recorder up to each speaker so that I've got two copies of the sound, so I've got backup basically, and that's the plan. I'm going to try and get that done in time to film some of the guests actually sat mingling. So this camera is on f5.6 again, just to get more in focus. It's on auto ISO, and then my main camera will just be at 1.8 like it is all day. Put that in your pocket now. That'll remote start just before I'll trigger it on, so you don't have to worry about what you're saying just yet.
Okay.
But I'll grab it off you after.
Yeah.
Where are you going to be stood for your speech? Because I know the bride and groom are just going to be got their own table today.
Well, I'm just sat there, so
That's fine with me.
I'm just facing that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Whatever you're comfortable with, just so I know where you are.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. No good. Try and avoid. Huh? I'm just taping a recorder to the mic, whilst trying to avoid the buttons of the mic so that they can still use it. A little bit of electrical tape that I just get on Amazon to tape it on, because it doesn't have the sticky residue to leave behind. So, speeches. Let's go. Lads, that's yours. Thank you very much. Got to mic up the best man and the groom. Got a little recorder for me, put in your pocket, picks up all the sound and stuff.
Oh, brilliant. Can we mute it? I think it'll just kick in. You'll get.
I'm going to remote start it, yeah, so it's all good to go. You keeping the jacket on for your speech?
I probably will, yeah. Do you want me to take it off?
Well, I'll tell you what.
I don't mind taking it off.
No, it's fine. It's just if you did take it off, I'd lose it. So if I put it there.
Yeah, I might get a bit hot under the collar and take it off.
So then you've got the option there.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
In
fact, I want it pinging. I'll put it, if I may, I'm going to put it behind you. I'll stick it there and then it's hidden behind your tie. So if you want to take it off, you can. No worries. Is there anything, is that yours?
Yeah. That piece
Talk
of
me
shit
through
there.
it, yeah. So you're just showing some pictures for reference and stuff? Or?
It literally is. There's about 6 pictures there. I'll flip them and just talk about them.
Wicked, yeah. It's just visually so I know what's going on so I don't miss it.
That piece of shit there.
Perfect. Cheers, bud. Go and find the groom. Get him sorted. Mike again for your speech.
Oh,
please,
yes.
Dave.
No, that's fine.
Is the jacket staying on or coming off?
It will stay on. We'll keep it on.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Always worth when you're micing people up just to ask if they're keeping the jacket on, because if you put a mic on their jacket and they take it off, you've lost your audio. But I mean, this is why we have backups, so.
Could you all please stand? And then if everybody could just sit back down again. Please. No. Can you please raise a glass and help me in welcoming, for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Kelly.
exasperated midwife entered the room, quickly examined mother-to-be and said to me, can you just hit that big red button on the wall? Whether she's baking a cake, creating a gift for a friend who is here today, and those of you who are watching this back on the video,
Whilst I'm the one stood up here today, representing Dave as the best man, you can't take anything away from these guys.
Our photographer, soon to be new dad Adam, our videographer, congratulations. I mean, we could see that today because we're in this ceremony. And he will see me and Bethan sitting on the sofa, holding hands, watching the telly, poking fun at each other as you still do all these years later, and being so in love as you are. So,
right, that's that done. Food time. We've just had a bit of food, and speeches are done, and everything's pretty much done. So we're in that kind of time now between the meal, the guests having the meal, and the first dance. There's like an hour's gap. So I'm going to now film sort of scenery stuff, shots of trees and leaves and scenery and out exteriors of the venue and things like that. Yeah, so I like to get this at this part in the day because it's sort of evening time and the sun's dropped a bit, so it's a bit softer and it's a bit more golden and nice. And then we're going to take the couple out for 10 minutes with more portraits, and then it'll be sort of getting ready for the first dance. See this little patch of light here coming through the trees, but it's going to hit me sort of around about here. This is where we'd probably put the bride and groom, because you've got the sun shining through behind them, backlighting them, look really nice. So we'll bring them down here in a minute. But I just like to get a few bits of scenery. So let's have a wander down here, see what we can get. Got a nice bit of flaring coming through here. Sometimes feel like shots like that are a bit of a cop-out. Stu just fell down a pothole. I do feel like that is like a kind of cop-out, basic shot that everyone gets, but it does look nice. You know, there's a reason why these shots work. It's like, you know, when everyone just gets a drone shot, just puts it at the start of the film. It feels a bit too easy, but it is nice. So, you know, details that kind of allude to the venue, the location, where it is. This is obviously like a foresty type venue, so it's nice to get a bit of the greenery, some ferns, some trees. But when I'm doing scenery shots, I like to leave them till this part of the day because it's nicer light, and I always look for the areas that are in the light. So f1.8, it looks nice and blurry and dreamy and get some of the venue. So we got all the festoon lights are out now for the evening do, which is going to look really nice in terms of sort of like bokeh for later on. Ooh, tripping over. So even now, the bokeh on that is quite nice. Come on, Wingy, keep your hands steady. So, we're just heading to do some portraits with the bride and groom.
About the imminent arrival.
Oh, excited, mate. Can't wait.
Baby girl, is it?
Yeah. Very excited.
Probably not come out.
What was you do on Tuesday?
Monday.
Good luck to the day. Wow.
You got, oh there it is, that flare, yeah.
Yep.
That's what we're going
This
for.
is like right there.
Epic. It's nice though. Yeah, very nice. Yes, he is. Of course he is. Videoing trees like usual. Just filming leaves like normally do.
That's it. Get your head nice and close. Yeah, fingertips. Yeah.
Very cosy, just the 5 of us. Lovely. This is exactly how I imagined your wedding day.
Seems the real thing, isn't it? Like, I got pork sausages. I wish
We've just finished portraits and we've come back and we're like literally straight into cake cut and first dance. So for the first dance, I'm just gonna stick my main camera on a monopod just to get that stable in full, and then I'm gonna put the wide on for the first dance as well. And then as soon as the first dance is done, I'll just whip this off the monopod, go back to handheld, capture some dancing, and then that's pretty much it for the day. Probably just have it quite low by my feet so I know where it is and it's not gonna get knocked over. But yeah, got enough battery in there. So. Oh, just ogling the cake.
Are you filming ours?
Yeah. Do you want to be on my YouTube channel?
No, don't add that in. Do not add that in.
What's your company name? Link in the bio for the photographers' companies. Check out the description. Smash the like, give them a follow, smash the like button.
You've been working, I've been waiting to pick you up and take you from this place. Love on the weekend, like on the weekend, like on the weekend. Love on the weekend. I'm coming up and loving every minute of it. Come on, join in with the bridegroom. Come on. It's gonna hurt me. My clothes are dirty and my friends are dirty. I'm living low, another house. Baby, take my hand, go down, 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 down.
wide shots, mid-range shots, tight shots, different angles. We just need another 15-20 clips of the dancing and then I'm happy. As long as I've got sort of 40-50 dancing clips.
Keep it going, ladies and gentlemen.
That's all I need for the film, like. One shot I didn't want to get is just using the sky as a silhouette, but I need to be pretty low for this. He's got it. I always think with the dancing, just shooting quite tight, shooting through people, shooting things like hands, just focusing on details like hands.
Uh-oh, I like that. Keep going, man. Do it.
Add a bit of energy and create an atmosphere, create some energy, make it look like a busier dance floor than it actually is. Ending shot there. So that's the night done. Loads of good dancing stuff there. Started to get a bit darker as well, so I could make it look a bit sort of nighttime and twinkly for the last few shots. All in all, really good day. Got loads of nice stuff. Got some good portrait shots. So it should be good. Great day. Obviously just gonna get home now and back everything up. And lovely couple today. I'm excited to edit this one. So by the time you're watching this BTS, the finished film will also be up on the channel. So there'll be a link to that in the description below. Check out the film from today's BTS video. The link is below to check that out. And if you have any questions about anything I've done today, just drop us a comment below. If you liked it, then I'd love you to like and subscribe and all that stuff, because I'll be doing some more BTS videos in the coming season for you to check out as well. So do subscribe for more, and thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Relight my fire, 'cause I need... Oh, we need to give you this back. Your love.